Welcome to Lucas Invests, making money simple. Hi, before watching the video, click the subscribe button.
For your entire life, your parents, your friends, and your bank have all told you the exact same thing. Renting is just throwing your money away. But what if I told you that in today's economy, buying a house is actually the fastest way to destroy your wealth? Right now, millions of people are rushing into 30-year mortgages, driven by the emotional fear of missing out. They are completely blind to the hidden mathematical trap that is secretly draining their bank accounts and stealing their future. Today, we are breaking down the brutal reality of the 2026 housing market that real estate agents and bankers are desperately trying to hide from you. Let's start by destroying the biggest illusion of all, the starter home. Society tells you to buy a house as soon as possible so you can build equity and finally own an asset. But mathematically, a primary residence is not an investment. It is a massive liability that actively takes money out of your pocket every single month. Let's look at the cold, hard numbers. When you buy a $500,000 house with a standard down payment and a 7% interest rate, you aren't paying $500,000. Because of the way mortgage amortization works, for the first 10 years, almost your entire monthly payment goes straight to the bank's profit, not to your equity. Over 30 years, you will actually pay the bank over $1 million just in pure interest. You are buying one house for yourself, and you are literally buying a second, identical house entirely for the bank. And that doesn't even include the terrifying reality of phantom costs. Home ownership comes with a non-stop barrage of unrecoverable expenses: property taxes, homeowners insurance, and HOA fees. In 2026, these costs are skyrocketing, easily adding another $1,000 or more to your baseline monthly budget. Then comes the maintenance trap. When you own the house, a leaking roof, a broken water heater, or a failed AC unit is your personal financial crisis. These sudden emergencies force millions of homeowners into high-interest credit card debt just to keep their house functional. You become cash poor and house rich, tying up all your liquidity in concrete and wood. Now, let's flip the script and look at the massive hidden advantage of the smart renter. When a renter pays their monthly lease, that number represents the absolute maximum they will ever pay for housing that month. If the roof leaks, the heater breaks, or the property taxes double, the renter makes a simple phone call and pays absolutely nothing out of pocket. The financial risk belongs entirely to the landlord. Renters also have the ultimate superpower: mobility. While homeowners are geographically anchored to a 30-year debt, a renter can instantly move to a new city to take a higher-paying job or escape a bad local economy. But here is the real wealth-building secret. The smart renter takes the difference, the thousands of dollars saved on down payments, interest, taxes, and maintenance, and invests it directly into cash-flowing assets. By putting that money into the S&P 500 or other liquid investments, they are building wealth that compounds year after year, completely tax-advantaged and requiring zero manual labor. When you run the historical math over 30 years, the disciplined renter who invests the difference almost always ends up with a higher net worth than the average homeowner. Buying a house should be a lifestyle choice, not a mandatory wealth-building strategy. Don't let the societal pressure trap you into a 30-year debt sentence just for a title deed to show off to your friends. Real freedom is having liquid cash, zero maintenance anxiety, and investments that pay you while you sleep. Welcome to Lucas Invests. If you are ready to master the real math they hide from you, hit subscribe and check out our Investing 101 What They Don't Teach You playlist. Stop following the outdated rules of the Matrix, protect your hard-earned money, and I will see you in the next one.